Son wasn't even mentioned in the newspaper or anything. You know, they just it goes on and goes on and nobody is recognized. And so many killings go on that they don't have time, I guess, to work on this case because they're jumping from case to case to case. We just left
There's a lot of gangs. A lot of our children are in gangs. Not mine, I'm just saying, because my baby, she was my baby that got killed. A lot of these parents know that their kids is doing a lot of bad things. Even though they get killed and it's painful, they're still your child and you love them.
Right.
Because you can have the best parents, you preach to your children all the time, and they go out there, they sell drugs, they're in these gangs, and that's what they're doing. And a lot of the kids get killed and caught up because they're hanging out with good children and bad children.
Right.
And that's just the way it is. I work for the school board, and I hear a lot, and I know a lot when it comes to kids. Like my daughter, I'm not going to tell you she was perfect, but she was getting ready to go to college. And around this time of the year is very, very painful for me. Prom, graduation, it hurts me to the core because she was right there at the door, getting ready to go to UCL. She wanted to be a nurse practitioner, and she was cut off. They called her to come get her. Some friends, I'm sorry I let her drive so early. I wish I wouldn't have let her drove a car, but she earned it. I should have made her walk everywhere she went. I think she would have been here. She was the only one in her little group that had a car to drive to school. And I just feel bad sometimes that I gave her all of this stuff because she earned it. She was an honor student. She was doing very well. She made me and her daddy happy. I'm not saying I can't watch her 24 hours a day, but she made me happy as a young lady of excellence.
Myrna, we were talking before we got started, and you said the street talks, the street knows.
Yes,
Yes. You know what happened.
Yeah, they know.
My son got killed when me and my ex-husband came on the scene. There was people around that was talking that day, and everybody that saw us that day talked to us and told us what happened that day. But yet and still you were not willing to talk to the police and tell them what was going on. But you were able to tell us what happened, what you saw, and everything.
Is there anyone here who thinks that, that we should defund the police?
No.
You want the police. I mean, there's this perception that, well, we don't want the police in the
need the
community.
police. We got good ones, we got bad
We're
ones.
not raising parents, so
Exactly.
we want to be able to connect with our detective. You heard Tracy say earlier, we have been pleading with the police departments to make calls with parents every 60 days.
A lot of the police scared. They scared too. A lot of them scared. I'm being honest. They scared. They fear for their life. Because these young kids today do not have no remorse. They are not scared of the police. And I want you to know they call them security guards, some of them. They don't have the fear.
So we talk about parents, but let's get to, because what you just said